Hello and welcome to AUC TV. This is Sandy Philip. A lone gunman was shot down and killed after attacking a soldier at an airport in Paris. A police team arrived on site approximately 10 minutes after the shooting and ordered civilians to lay low.
J'ai voulu prendre mon service et à ce moment-là, il y a eu une panique totale. Il n'y avait pas encore les coups de feu. À ce moment-là, on s'inquiète, on se pose des questions, on voit des gens courir de partout. J'ai vu des collègues à moi qui m'ont dit de courir, qu'il y avait quelqu'un qui était armé. Et à ce moment-là, j'entends des coups de feu, j'entends 3 ou 4 coups de feu, que ça tire. Et là, donc, quand c'est encore plus la panique générale, on se pose des questions, on se demande ce qui se passe.
A partial evacuation of the airport was ordered as all flights were told to stay put. A security sweep for any explosives at the airport also took place as a cautionary measure. According to the French government, the incident is being treated as a possible act of terrorism. In Iraq, war against ISIS is still ongoing in the Middle East. The Iraqi special forces were able to regain control of one of Iraq's cities, Mosul, which is also a location for many ISIS positions. The situation has now tensed up. The war between the Iraqi special forces and ISIS men is now door to door, as both sides are only meters away from each other. Both sides have spread their booby traps, snipers, and truck bombs. While the Iraqi army is successful at moving forward, many struggles are still faced. One of the snipers said that even when he shoots at one person from ISIS, the rest scatter away. Many civilians have fled the city while others are still trapped in their houses. Moving to US, a new security measure banning many electronic devices on flights from mostly Muslim countries is leading travelers to reconsider their plans. A travel industry analyst analyzed the situation in its depth and complexity.
Today, the Department of Homeland Security in the US announced a ban on large electronic devices in passenger carry-on luggage out of 10 airports from 8 countries in the Middle East and North Africa. In addition, the UK announced a ban on electronics from also a variety of Middle East and North African countries on flights to UK airports.
Henry Hartevelt is a travel industry analyst and he addressed the inconvenience of the situation, not the concern for racism. He, however, admitted to how it's a very extreme action that took the airlines by surprise.
Travelers are going to be furious about this. This is an enormous inconvenience, and frankly, it creates a lot of stress to the traveler. It makes them more aware of the risk of harm that could happen, as well as just the inconvenience and hassle of having to put these very expensive devices in their checked luggage where they have no control over it for hours at a time.
The concern is that terrorists can use technology and electronic devices usually bigger than a phone to place a bomb. Hartevelt added that this ban was attempted 10 years ago but didn't succeed because of the increase of thefts from the checked baggage. He says he also knows a lot of businessmen that will be changing their travel plans because of that ban. Back to Egypt. The Arab League headquarters in Egypt hosted a quarter meeting to discuss ways to unite Libya's rival political factions and promote security and good governance. The meeting included United Nations Special Envoy to Libya, Martin Kobler, African Union High Representative Moussa Feki, Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul Ghait, and European Union Foreign Policy Chief Federica Mogherini.
I totally agree. It is very important to bring the military units together in a clear chain of command and to decide then that they are reporting to the Supreme Commandership of the Army, which is at this stage the Presidency Council, and then the arms embargo. There can be exemptions from the arms embargo or a lifting of the arms embargo.
In the meeting, they also highlighted the point that the European Union's main aim is to keep Libya safe.
So the European attitude is for sure a respectful one, but accompanying and supporting the Libyans as they try to come together and find a way forward to unite the country. We have also a very relevant practical package of support measures that is ongoing, covering fields with 120 million euros that are being invested in projects covering health sector, governance, security.
A snake was found on plane flying to Alaska's largest city. It's a pet snake brought by a passenger on a previous flight and left it behind. The Sunday flight from Alaska village of Annika to Anchorage has 7 passengers, and a little boy spotted the snake while climbing on his seat. It was lying half covered by a bag at the end of the plane. A pilot came back to help, and after a short discussion with the flight attendant on how to capture the snake, the flight attendant caught the snake from the belly and put it into a plastic trash bag. The 4 to 5 feet pale snake, which passengers said appeared to only go back to sleep, spent the rest of the flight in a storage bin, and the plane arrived on schedule. In Mexico, some museums don't wait for visitors to come in, they rather reach them where they are. Carlos Slim, a Mexican businessman, exhibited all his Salvador Dali sculptures outside the Sumaya Museum on Saturday. Dali's collection called attention to itself by engaging and attracting people walking in streets. Before placing them outside, all sculptures were coated in wax for protection. A phone app was downloaded for free to help those who want to learn more about the individual pieces.
La escultura está hecha para los exteriores, ¿no? Entonces creemos que finalmente el diálogo que hay entre las piezas de bronce con la naturaleza pues es algo único y algo que se tiene que apreciar en el exterior.
In Spain, on Saturday, a multitude of locals and tourists gathered for the Fallas annual festival in Valencia, Spain. This festival was actually given a UNESCO World Heritage status in 2016. The name of the festival stands for statues that are built each year and displayed around the city before they get burned up by the end of the festival. The Fallas represent famous influential characters as well as both worldwide and local issues. Especially this year, for example, a few of them portrayed US President Donald Trump.
El señor Trump, que es el Tianxi, porque la falla se llama Tianxi. El Tianxi es el dios de las cosas. En chino, bueno, pues de alguna manera este dios es el dios del mundo. En este momento este señor, pues representado aquí por ese muro que quiere construir entre Estados Unidos y México, pues sus pistolas.
This is it for today. Thank you for watching AUCTV. See you next time.